which one of them is just cooking up for the context? That's the thing, you know.
Read the scripture again. Right there.
And God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem.
And God shall enlarge Japheth.
Yeah.
So that means that God shall trick Japheth, that's what I mean?
No. Let's read now. What's the children of Japheth? And
Hold on, listen. Just listen. Now listen.
Read it, yeah.
Hold on, listen. You need calm.
No, man, I'm calm.
Listen, if you're not gonna listen, just leave. I tell you that shit.
You have an attitude. You have an attitude.
You gotta listen. You want to listen?
No, but you have an attitude. No,
We can end the conversation. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem, the conversation end. Because I see I talk to the brother, and the brother have to fight to get something in. So if you're not going to allow free exchange, then you can just leave. So you realize all you're doing is dictating.
No, man, no,
No, you're dictating and you're not listening. You want to listen now? Then leave there. Not a problem, we can continue.
Start with that one, please.
See, for sure, Jake always want to come with some strange doctrine add to the scriptures, because you see, at first them come up humble, so-called humble, and them go and come spew out them doctrine.
Hey, brother is a demon, yo. Man is just a demon. He come up knowing something in them head already, and I try to prove it, yo. And instead of listen and try to learn something, he might try to push him doctrine, yo. Hey, the scripture tells us that the Lord shall enlarge the tents of Japheth, and he shall dwell with Ham, yo. Right? With Shem, Salakia. The word enlarge have two meanings. It can mean either be spacious or to trick. Right? So if you put to trick in there, it means that the Most High shall trick Japheth. That don't make sense, yo. See, and then they must say, the scripture means that Japheth are going to trick Shem and take away place. I just one of them weird, stupid doctrine that Jacob follow, yo. See, first of all, the Ashkenaz Jews are the so-called white men, right? Which come from Shem, not Japheth, yo. See, I just one of them weird doctrine that, yo, to try to conceal the identity of Esau, yo. Right? And if make them feel like, say, yo, them not get the punishment what them are going to get. The men dwelling in the land right now are Edomites, right? Of the house of, let me again. Amalek, chief house of Esau, yo. Right? Chief house of Edom. Right? But the scripture don't tell us still answer that a fool according to the knowledge of him. When you come up, the same man never have a sense, my youth. And the man nah listen to you.
Hey, no, alright, he might ask questions. And I want to tell him, so explain what I say. All the man, Aleph theft. All the ask what is Aleph theft.
The apostle say right. One man come up to the camp and he sincerely want to hear, and he shut him out when he asks a question and listen to teach that brother. But if him don't, if him shoot, she say, oh, I'm just proving more, prove a thing, tell him to fuck up. So simple as that, yo. See, all him need to do is tell him to go along his way, yo. Waste the time, yo, and wear out your spirit. That's all I do, yo. Waste the time and wear out your spirit.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. For it is written, ye take it.
If you don't come out of the scriptures, it's complete nonsense, yo. If you're adding to the scriptures or you're taking away from the scriptures, it's complete nonsense. Right?
It's not talking. He said first sentence, I say you're wrong. I say, oh, you don't know nothing about that, tell me say wrong. It's simple. You don't go inside of the scriptures.
The thing is, seeing people here we say this, other people usually like groups here we say this, and then we say it with a pride, we say it with a confidence and boldness, yo. We have the truth, yo. See, we are the ambassadors and we are the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right? So if we come out here, we come out here with boldness, as the scriptures say, yo. Right? We start with boldness and know that what we teach is to the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So if you come out here and you don't come to listen and learn humbly, then we're not going to debate, yo. See, we're not out here to debate. This is not a forum, this is not an open forum, yo. Right? If you want a free exchange of knowledge, where you say something right? And you present what you present, and we present the truth. If you don't want to accept it, move along, yo. We're not out here to prove anything to nobody, yo. We're out here to just dish out the spirit, and whosoever the spirit land on, right? Whosoever have that good soil to receive the truth, which is the elect, them gonna receive it, yo. You don't need to convince the elect, yo. You don't need to convince the elect. The Lord did the convincing, yo. Always come out here and teach the truth, raw and simple, yo. The scripture tells us, yo, the truth of Yahushua is simple, right? Give me Second Corinthians, I think 11. See? Because when I come with some bunch of complicated nonsense, yo, the scripture tells us plain and simple that Yahushua is the Omega, is the Alpha and the Omega, yo. The man, Yahushua is the Spirit that creates all things. Yahushua is literally the Word of the Most High, right? The embodiment of the Word of the Most High, yo. What? First school, yo, no man, from the simplicity that is in Yahushua. 2 Corinthians 11.
Alright, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11. 2 Corinthians 11, verse 2. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I have exposed you to one husband, that I might present you as a chaste virgin, Yahushua. But I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through subtlety, so your mind should be corrupt from the simplicity that is in Yahushua.
Right. And if you look up that word simplicity, it means singleness, yo. Right? That's why he's a chaste virgin, because you only stick to one path, yo. You're not gonna commit spiritual fornication with a bunch of different doctrines, yo. Just like the scripture say what? The devil beguiled Eve, yo, in the garden. Right? And he go right back to him in the spirit where I go around Israel right now, this whole simping thing, yo. Right? Where everybody that's in defense of the so-called black woman and all the women of the tribes, yo. See, following after strange doctrine just because they want to defend the honor of the scriptures. The honor of the women, yo. Because see much try inject emotions into the scriptures, yo. The scripture is not about emotions, yo. Yeah, we might get heated when we're out here, but it has nothing to do with the truth, yo. Right? We get heated, see, because we get zealous, right? Right? We spirit on fire for this truth, yo. Because really and truly, it's not we of ourselves, see, speaking out here, yo. Right? We can testify to that, yo. When we speak out here, we feel like a different person. Right? Because the spirit that move through you, yo. We don't speak one word. Scripture tell us, yo, when you go before the judges, the Lord will give you the words to speak, yo. Yeah, man, come up and you know, sponge me like mouth and everything. Hey, we do it in order, yo. You might see it as disrespectful, but it's still order, yo. If you're going to come up here and you don't go listen, then just step along, yo. See, that's emotional, so I'm seeing that as disrespectful, yo.
I said, well, the wholeness, remember that if you're not whole in this, you're diseased.
And you divide it.
And divided. So you have to have a sound doctrine. You have to be, what is it? You have to sacrifice to the Most High. You have to be one without blemish. Right? You have to be unspotted.
Right.
So we're not taking them other doctrines and them great philosophy. We basically spotting at the Most High piece, yo.
And if you look up what I mean the sound, right? Like if a building is structurally sound, it means that they have perfect foundations, yo. That means that, yo, if an earthquake come and the earthquake not too significant, then the building still stand, yo. Right? Or if a hurricane come, the building still stand because it built upon strong foundations, yo. That's why the scripture say, yo, what if I can get that? I think Luke, see it? Right? That's how we build the scriptures on certain foundations, which is the milk. And anybody go off from the milk, they will know that, look here, you're not teaching the truth. So you come out here, telling us about some Aleph tough foolishness that the Alpha and the Omega is not the Lord Yahushua, then we know that you're not speaking the truth. Because Yahushua being the Alpha and the Omega is a milk. It's a milk understanding, you know. The scriptures tell us in Colossians chapter 1 that everything exists through Yahushua, you know, and that He is the beginning of the creation of the Most High. He is the beginning, you know, and He must be the end. Right?
Matthew 7 verse 24. Therefore, whosoever hear these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which hath built his house upon a rock.
Hey, that's how you get a sound doctrine, you know. You follow the word of Yahushua, which is the word of the scriptures, you know. You don't add to it, you don't inject your emotion, you don't inject your opinion, you don't find any research from any external document and try to fit it with the scriptures. No. You just take the scriptures raw and how it is, yo. You put your emotions aside. So if you feel offended by something, you say, oh, just fuck that. And you just say, alright, this is unadulterated, see, unfiltered truth. Right? And anybody can